Okay, we are back with part 7 of Jade Cocoon. In the last episode, we did a little bit more story progression. We finished the Spider Forest, and we've done most of the Moth Forest. I believe we're just trying to find our way to the Nagi village. Which we might have just found it. Save point. Let's do the saves. It did just go up by 2 hours. I just left the game running between parts.
Can you hear me? This earthy smell. It seems so familiar. Though I know I've never been here myself. This must be a memory from a past life. Well, let's open the gate. Hold my cocoon up high before the gate. I think that should work. Well, give it a try.
Time of gathering. The young will have nightmares, while the old will see dreams. Before they are redeemed, the sun will grow dark, and the moon will turn to blood.
This is the Temple of Kemuel, the home of the Nagi people. I feel the presence of the chieftain from the middle hall. Let's go!
At last, the time has come, the time of gathering. I shall open the door, for I am the incarnation of Mephises, gatekeeper of time. You may call me Ni. When the 4 divine barriers have been opened, the power of light and darkness shall usher in the time of gathering. The guardian deities of light and darkness shall be guided by the twin dragons of Kemuel, and the Kumari and Kaya gates shall open. When the chosen ones pass through these gates and meet at last, the beasts of divine power shall be freed from their curse and achieve tranquility. And the beasts of knowledge shall gain the fruits of new knowledge. But it is the fruit that bears the seeds of admonition. We chose a midwife to be the incarnation of the divine spirit Azura. And we sent her to Cyrus to confirm the rebirth of the Chosen One. The midwife I speak of is Garai. The prophet Gi spoke, "Craft a ring from the tears of Reese and place it on the baby who arrives. The ring shall begin to glow when the Chosen One is born. We have been waiting for that time. Our souls have already experienced 2 ordeals. Lust was the first, the forbidden love of the divine spirit and the beast of knowledge. And then, the birth of the twins who possess divine power. We gained love from the ordeal of lust, but at the same time, we came to know doubt. The divine power of the twins was divided into light and darkness. That was the first seed of admonishment. The seed took root, forcing the Nagi out of their village. That is when they began their quest for the Promised Land. Greed was the second ordeal. It began with the love between Alcana, the beast of divine power, and Menek, the beast of knowledge. The love between Alcana and Menek gave birth to the doubt of the masses. Divine silk was used in an attempt to conquer doubt and save love. But it did not work. King Karis, the chosen one of darkness, was dominated by greed. Light was torn from greed and became misery, and so was born the beast in our hearts. The minions of the forest, the beasts in our hearts. This is the second seed of admonishment. Once again, the time is here. Destiny awaits. All our hopes lie with the child who was born that day. We named the child the Ray of Hope. Of course, it is Mabu of whom I speak. The birth of Mabu signifies the reincarnation of Menek and Karis, the light and the darkness. As foretold by the prophecy, I sent Garai out on her journey with Mabu. You indeed are the chosen one of light, who was led here by the Ray of Hope. Your power is needed to provide physical vessels to the spirits that wander through space and time. The chosen one of darkness has already passed through the Kaya Gate. Now he awaits you. You must pass through the Kamari Gate to reach him. You shall use the keys of the 4 divine barriers to summon the crystal for your first ordeal. Before you can encounter the chosen one of darkness, you must undergo the ordeal of 4 jewels. Okay. The first ordeal was solitude. For this, you obtain the Jewel of Water. The remaining 3 ordeals are fire, air, and earth. These ordeals lie in the forest far away, beyond space and time. Now the second ordeal awaits. You must venture to the
Beetle Forest of the Netherworld. Okay, looks like we're redoing the forests.
What? Is something wrong? Ah, you are worried about Mabu. Her metamorphosis is almost complete. No longer did she leave the cocoon. You must save Mabu by gathering all 4 jewels and defeating the Chosen One of Darkness. O Chosen One of Light, you must make haste. Consult with me to clear your uncertainties. I give you 2 Nagi maidens to help you prepare for your journeys.
I am Ra. As a Nagi maiden, I shall serve the Chosen One of Light. Come to the Chamber of Purity if you ever require purification. Go through the blue entrance on the left. My name is Mu. Come to the Chamber of Goods to replenish your supplies. Go through the green entrance on the right.
Make good use of their services. You can purify and merge minions, as well as buy weapons and supplies. Now you must pass through the Kumari Gate and set out on your ordeal.
We have gained the Jewel of Water. Oh, we can move. Okay. Save point. Yeah. That was a lot of talking. About 10 minutes worth. What's this way? What's this? Oh, okay. This is... Can I not leave? Is that not a thing? Can we use the earring? We can use the earring. Okay. Do that. We need to get rid of all the cocoons that we've got. I assume they're in the other room? The 2 ladies?
That is the Kaya Gate. It opens to... It is not the way for you. Only the one who has chosen darkness has already set out that way to the Netherworld.
Okay. So are they back in the village? Or are they in one of these other rooms? because there's now 3 rooms here. Hello.
I am Raw. I hope my...
Ah, there we go. Let's do some merging. I'm just gonna get rid of that because I ain't gonna use it. Do 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 do. That's not. I just want to pick that. Can I? No. Just change that to fire attack. Okay. Yes, keep going. I'm gonna do that one last. I'm gonna do the water ones last, I think. Just so that we can definitely have some water stuff. We don't have anything for water at the moment, whereas we have stuff for fire, earth, and air with the other 2. So we need to try to get some water stuff. It's also now rather warm. It has just rained, but seems that the weather is still warm, which is an interesting one. It is only 18 degrees apparently. Have given it more rainfall in a bit, so hopefully it rains again. Okay, I think there's only the water ones left now. So yeah, we got water attack on the home. We got nothing on Fang or Tail, just plus accuracy. And then Medina is heal, which neither here nor there. the last one. Didn't quite manage to level up. No, because there is no more. I guess in the other person has a shop, which, I mean, it's neither here nor there, is it? We've not needed to use any healing items. Okay. Let us go and start doing the Netherworld forests. Should be able to get this one done in this episode. The beetle one. The beetle one's quite short. If it's the same. Looks the same. Well, we definitely don't have that, do we? It is fire, so just summon our water monster. What's it look like now? Interesting. We almost carried it in one shot. Luckily, we didn't. Hopefully, we can capture that. There we go. Got a big old chunk of experience as well. We obviously don't need to catch it now. Because we've already killed one, so we can knock this one out. Hopefully. Ah, it's using quite a lot of mana points. Certainly more than the 10 it normally uses. Go, he's up to level 14 as well. Just need to get Petalchu up now. And then we've got 3 level 14s. You know, there we go. So far it's looked like exactly the same as it did last time. Doesn't look to be any different. Oh. Apart from that, apparently you can go down here now. Obviously in the other version we can't go this way. Some sort of praying mantis thing. Interesting. switch back to me and capture it, because we've obviously not caught one yet. Alright. That gave us a lot of XP, but didn't quite level us up. Okay, the treasure chest is still there. Obviously we don't have a key, but the treasure chest is there. Knock this one out this time. Get some experience points into our boy. Okay, that was about a quarter of a bar, fifth of a bar. Do I have any skeleton keys? Is the next question. I do not have any skeleton keys. There's another one. Hello there, sir. Should take about 4 or 5 of these to level it up. Look, 3 or 4 more, I should say. Okay, well, we need to go this way now as well, because obviously we've not been down here, and we've not caught this thing yet. Whatever that is. Weird demon dog thing. Some of the designs, man. No idea. I wonder if it's using up more mana because it's got power plus. Might be it, actually. Let's see if we can capture it. It might not be quite weak enough yet. Is he getting another attack? It's getting an attack. That is rude, sir. Not to worry, we've got lots of walnuts to heal us. No, that's breaking up. Can't use walnuts in battle. Okay, well, what we're going to do is, rather than trying to weaken it and it killing us off, I'm going to summon this and finish it off. And then we'll try and catch the next one we see. I'd rather not risk it. I'd rather not risk it. There we go. Batalchi leveled up to 14 anyway, so that's fine. Let's heal up. I'm sure there'll be another one. No doubt. Yeah, there you go, I see. There's one. See if we can capture it this time. Okay, it's got 48 HP. Should be able to get a standard physical attack off onto it. I should think. And not die. There we go. It's got 8 HP left. It's gonna get a double attack off. Which, I mean, it's not really there, is it? Should be able to capture it this time. Without any sort of concerns. There we go. That puts us up to level 14. We've captured 30. Okay, that puts us back here, which means we can go back this way now. We've successfully looked around all of those routes. Yeah, so it's this way now. It's one of these dragon things again, which we already have. So let's get our summoning on. Not quite one shot in it. We were close. There we go. There's a big old chunk of experience points. Maybe not a big old chunk. It's a small chunk. Okay, so this is the bit where there's two paths that both lead to the end. Obviously, it doesn't matter which way you go because they both lead to the same point, but we do want to do both. So we're going to go left first, clear out this route, and then come back. And obviously, the left route last time had the snakes in. Way back in, I think, part 1, maybe part 2. A little bit more experience points. This is a different version of the mantis that we saw in the other route. And there we go, it's a fire type one. But this being for the fire duel, there is a lot of fire types in there. Hopefully we don't one shot. There we go. Patch bounty. That should be weak enough to capture. Hopefully. Swap to me. Oh, it's getting an attack off. Didn't do much. That's fine. It only did 14 damage. It was only the extra bit of HP that we got. There we go. That is Monster 31. Gave us about half a bar of experience points as well. Okay, these are all these fire type praying mantis types. Should be easy work for Oma. I say should be, it's not got a lot of MP left. He's got enough for one attack on this one. Which means he won't have enough on the next one. Well, that is just rude, sir. I did what? 39 damage, so we'll call it 40. It's gonna take a while. Should be another 4 hits at least. I did exactly 40. Luckily, it's not actually doing any sort of decent damage to us, so we're fine. Should be 2 more hits now. If I get a chance, I will have to heal after this one. If I get a chance. We might get attacked by that other one because it was right next to us. No, we're good. Okay, let's use Fine Liquor. There we go. That's pretty much giving us all of our MP back. We weren't worried about HP, but obviously MP kind of need. There we go, we hit it, that's fine. 2 more shots and it should be finito. Not quite leveled up, we're close. Okay, Omer got another level up. It's definitely what we want to see. I would like to see the other version of these dragons personally, but I don't know what it's meant to be just yet. Obviously, we've not got enough MP to be able to use that twice. Gonna cost 20, fortunately. But we are now one-shotting, so that's good. One more should definitely do it, I think. Yeah, there we go. There's no key this side this time, which is an interesting one. But this should now, if memory serves, bring me back up around the top where that dude's hut is. Save. Obviously that's the thing. I wonder if I could have used that. Thinking about it. Last time we were here there was actually monsters in this area. It's a bit odd that there isn't this time. Okay, this is a different version of this. Okay, we've got an air and we've got a fire version, so start off by summoning you. So we've got the fire praying mantis thing, but we don't have the air version of this. Hopefully we don't KO it. We didn't KO it, we've left it with 48 HP. So it needs weakening a little bit more. And that other thing's just like, yeah. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Yes, we just KO this thing then. Should get quite a bit of experience points for Patalchu, who is now furthest behind, I think. At least temporarily. This might put him ahead of Terrafid. Got a bit of mugwort. That almost leveled him up. That was a lot of experience points. Interesting. There's another one. We can try and grab this one instead. Let's do this instead. Use a water attack on this and get rid of this first. No idea what that does. It just changes the element to air for the field, by the looks of it. So obviously there was the item that I found that changed it to earth. I'm not entirely sure what that does though. And he missed. Because of course he did. Here we go. So that's what? 46 damage? For a normal attack? You missed again! Why? Yes, it was about 46. Now it's getting 2 attacks. We should be able to get one more off safely before. Oh my god. Right, let's switch. And that, my friends, is a thunderstorm. Okay, this thing is in capture range. I may probably have to mute the mic for the rest of the episode, since there is a thunderstorm. Because obviously we don't want that in the background. So, I would try and chime up whenever something important happens, but... and then obviously at the end of the episode, but until then, I'm going to mute the mic. check what's in the end of this chest. We've got some blessings and a hawk ruff. What's that do? What's this do? Let's have a look. The other blessing must be somewhere else. So that changes to wind. Changes to water. Okay. And then we have an equip. Again, we lose magic attack and defense, but we gain speed, which is like, yeah. ASMR with the rain? Anyone? No? Muting again. Okay, in the other forest, this was where Chorus was, and he seems to be here as well. So
nothing less than the son of the Lion of Peril. I commend you for making it all the way here. So, what have you experienced during your journey?
I assume we're battling him for the fire jewel.
Is to trap in our cocoons the negative energy which is overflowing in this world. But what if our very existence is harmful to the forest? Louis, when I see that boy, I am utterly convinced of this. It is his hatred against the minions that sustains him. The villagers are the same. Man fears any existence other than his own. All this invites its root. Since the age of Gehenna, our souls have gone through fear and ruin countless times. How can true purification exist inside eternal ruin and fear? If you are the chosen one of light, then banish the doubt that lurks in my heart.
I have a firm grip on the darkness in the blue cocoon master's heart.
Fire boss. So obviously we're going to summon the water dude that we've got. What is the predator is that? Did no damage to his mind, but like, what? That did next to no damage to it. It's interesting. And it just absorbed a load of MP, which isn't good either, but I suppose it doesn't really much matter. So now, we've not got any, because we've already used it for our attacks. And now we're just going to whittle it away with physical attacks. Also, it does no damage to us with its magic. guess we're gonna have to swap. He is almost dead. It's not too far off, but like, I don't want to risk the other thing not getting any experience points, whatever. Okay, we're just gonna kill off this fire boss then, which apparently isn't gonna take much. That thunderstorm didn't last very long. 2 rumbles and a bit of rain. We got another walnut and another root thing, and our monster leveled up. I got a lot of experience points.
That disciple of darkness is no more. It was he who cultivated the darkness lurking in my heart. But that is also a part of my true self. In light, there is also darkness. You must guide the souls of your fellow man. So long as we live, our souls need flesh. For the future of mankind, and for the one who loves.
Who do you keep within your heart? Who is the child you reflect upon?
I am glad you returned safely. Did you obtain the second jewel? Excellent. That crimson brilliance is the jewel of fire. That is the crystal for the ordeal of doubt.
Okay, we've got our first jewel.
Darkness in the blue cocoon master's heart was the doubt he had about his own fate. 2 jewels yet remain. Let us open the way to the next ordeal. Now, for your next ordeal, you are to venture into the dragonfly forest of the Netherworld.
And that is a good place to end episode 7. So, in this episode, as a brief recap, we got the Jewel of Fire, we redid the Beetle Forest for the Netherworld. Yeah, that's about it. We're going to go on to the next forest, which I believe was the Dragonfly Forest, in the next episode. So I shall see you in that one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And thank you all for watching.